Hello and welcome back to my channel where I try and stick two fingers up to the energy companies. It is the 30th of August 22, last couple of days of summer in Scotland, and with all this cloud cover it kills it off a little bit. I've got about 1500 watts coming in out of 8 kilowatts worth of solar panels. On today's episode of Regretting One's Life Choices, under here is the burnt out chassis of a mobile home that I kind of accidentally, maybe on purpose, set light to. The plan is to liberate this and see what materials I can salvage out of it for use in my ground windbreak wall solar array, call it that. So I'm also going to play with stitching things together with a time lapse, so cue time lapse. Well, that's me back in the room because the sun came out to play, so I went up and did some laundry and put the car on charge because we've got about 6 kilowatts coming in, absolutely booming. Sweating my nuts off, but I'm getting there with this. Not much more left to do for uncovering the chassis. Then I'll probably get rid of all that bush to get a path up onto the garden. Once I've cut some of the metal off, because I don't need to use all of it, and it'll make it a good bit lighter. So back to a time lapse. Well, that's all she wrote for today. That's about all I'm going to get done, because Mum and Dad are both ill and not having a good day at all, so I've got to go up and take care of things. I'm glad I got to where I got to. Not too bad up to this point, and then it's all buckled with the heat of the fire. So what do you know, steel gets soft and buckles and aluminium gets vaporised. I tell you what, I've never seen something go up in smoke quite so quick. And when you think that, well, my ex-wife and myself and my 2 little kids at the time lived in this for a few years, it's actually quite frightening. I've never seen something go up so quick. So there's a good chunk that I'll cut the axles off. I'll cut all the axles off, and I'll cut the wonky bit off. Leave the cross bracing. So that should be a nice good size, a good bit of square meterage for solar panels. This is all good. I've reached a good cutting off point now anyway, because all of what's left started to get really woody, so I'd have to change over to the brush cutter. It was too much for just the string. And that's all she wrote for the solar as well. So ticking, we're only all clouded over, and that's us down to about 1500 watts. So it's good that the car got charged and the laundry got done. So to be continued. Yeah, to be continued. Not too bad at all. Quite happy I got this far. Right, till next time, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.